Right then, guys, welcome to Now News. I am Jared Walters with Richard Oliver here once again, coming at you with some paranormal news. And this one is genuinely paranormal because it involves that lovely little toy that we all like to give our kids for Christmas. That's right, the humble Ouija board. Yep, just for at your local Poundland, according to the Metro, you can now buy your child a Ouija board, and within several hours of you bringing it home, why don't you invite your kids round to a socially distanced party if you're in part of the world that's not got restrictions at the moment, or you're allowed a few kids to get together and they can summon the dead. How does that sound?
And it's no batteries. Doesn't need batteries.
Oh, it doesn't need batteries. You might have a resounding load of paranormal activity in your house. You may be haunted for several years to come. But what's all that when it comes to a bit of fun? It's a parlor game, didn't you know? And ghosts just simply don't exist.
Yeah.
So on that note, we're going to quit the paranormal today. We're going to shut down all of our stuff. And I think Richard is going to go and be a botanist. And I am going to go and study birds.
Botanist. Botanist.
Botanist, plants and things.
Oh, God, bottom. How could you sell a Ouija board for a point? I bet his letter's missing. How is it a way for a Poundland? Is it really a pound?
I don't know if it's actually costing for. So this article was it was published on the 3rd of October 2020, and it says ghost hunter horrified that Poundland is selling Ouija boards for Halloween. Okay.
Yeah, because he was doing them £1.50. He's damping.
A paranormal investigator has spoken in horror at Ouija boards being sold in Poundland for Halloween. Paul Marsters, member of True Paranormal Events UK, said he was gobsmacked to see such an item was on the shelves, claiming that they can release deadly demons if you handle them, if not handled by trained mediums. He said, Ouija boards are most certainly not a toy and should not be available for kids to buy in pound shops. I mean, you got that one right, dude. For Halloween, mind adults and are not trained to use them. Absolutely. It does not matter if they are plastic or wood or or if the planchette spells out Zeus. It is a demon trying to come through, and you should not even say its name. Never mind continuing to communicate with it. All hell could break loose if demons attach itself to anyone and follows them around. Nasty spirits can scratch and attack people and should not be messed with, as people could get seriously hurt. So I was gobsmacked when I saw Poundland was selling these Ouija boards, and was profoundly shocked at just filming, really. The paranormal investigator said many people in his field are angry about it, especially because the heightened risk at Halloween. And it is actually being sold for £1. Do you know what, Richard?
If you buy something for £1,
Rich, if you're in Pontypridd and when you're out doing your work, please, because we need to do a video review on. We're obviously not going to use it. We won't take out his box, but we need to do some sort of video review on this, or some. We've got to invest. We've got to buy it for £1, man. In all seriousness, go on.
No, I'll buy. I want to see the instructions. I need to know.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Right. In all seriousness, and we made a bit of a joke about this, right? I put out a video on my old channel back in 2014 when Toys R Us were marketing pink Ouija boards to girls, to young girls. And I was I can understand the investigator in the story, can understand exactly how he feels. And we made a bit of a joke of it. right? Because at the end of the day, sometimes the best way to get information across is humour. But and you, Richard, you will testify for this as well. We have been investigating the paranormal together now for about 8 years. 7, 8 years, right? It was 7.5 years then, okay? How many stories, how many times have we had to go to someone's house? Have we had to help them with their kids? Have we had to really, like, help people who've gone from just hideous trauma because they bought one of these things and thought it was a game, thought it was a toy? I've lost count. I've lost count.
Yeah, I've had to help people who went to like paranormal nights and they used the teams who were hosting the nights used a Ouija board incorrectly. I mean, I need to see the instructions. I would need to see the instructions on this, right? I want to know what just need to read them. If anybody's out there and it buys them, we need to know the instructions on one of these. I mean, what? I suppose if there's a film called The Ouija Board, right? Or Ouija, and I mean, I don't see the appeal myself, right? Obviously I'm a bit biased because I've been doing this for a long time, but just the thought of a bunch of kids sitting around a Ouija board. I mean, I can't imagine the advertising for it. You see like
it's just got spirit board.
You see a kid like holding a toy like that. Like he's like so happy.
It's got like.
You imagine a kid holding a Ouija board like it's a hand like this. Like he's like, well, how do you advertise that? Pictures are on it for kids.
Wait, I'll put the picture up on screen now. It's in a red box. It's got a hand that looks like it's Satan's hand holding. Yeah, it's got a red hand. Hang on. Let me see if I can send you this picture. Wait there. I've got to send you the picture of this, but just.
It's amazing. That picture's what that hat. What right? That I can see. Obviously, you can see two hands, right? Two human hands.
Well, one looks like it's an Auton from Doctor Who.
And then you got old Mr. Grey Arm over here, right?
Strong arm.
The thing is, this is what I want to say about the instructions, right? Because the one thing, which is the golden #1 rule, whenever using a spirit board, is you never, and I mean you never ever say, "Is there anybody there?"
No.
Right?
No.
Right? That is the #1 rule. Forget the rest of it, right? That. If you just remember that, if you keep that in your nut, right? If you're gonna do something like that, never say that, right? You always say spirits of light and love.
And even then, you're not always assured of a good experience.
No.
Now, I would like to say that I'm pretty competent medium. I'm pretty on the ball. Like, I know what I'm doing when it comes to that sort of side of things, right? And I can deal with negative energy quite easily, right? I've had enough experiences. I believe you were very much the same, right? Now, I wouldn't do it, right? There's a bit, I'll show you a clip, guys, where there's people who've been on investigation using a Ouija board from a haunted pub in Cardiff we did a few years ago, and the ghost box says, stop playing the Ouija. Stop. What do you want us to stop?
Are you worried about us, Are you worried about us,
walking back. There's like walking behind you, Rich.
Yeah, I heard it. I'm trying to listen in between. And can you give us a sign of your presence if it can't talk to us? Can you move something? Can you bang something in the other room?
Sure, nice of it, like nice.
Move a table in the other room or a chair so we can't see you.
Item to decommission. Item to decommission.
You knock on a table. Are you a little girl?
Why not rebuild?
Go on, that's it, go on.
As a result,
You.
being a young
Any other letters?
is to me more than someone.
Come on. Use all the energy. Use all the energy. Use all our energy.
A guy like this. Or
Just stop.
Question. Could it be something, sorry, got the camera around in Sam's face.
around the world.
Around the world. Around the world.
That's quite a good thing. That makes more sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it does.
Do you know when you've done your thing in the office to protect us or whatever? Do you think, like you said, something might be stopping it
Because you also done the protection.
upstairs as well? I don't know.
I think it does.
Because you also done the protection.
Fucking hell, who's the arrow better?
On the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Something
a black
moved.
shadow
Something
just.
moved.
Yeah, black. Yeah, definitely a black shadow. I see.
Black.
I thought he was something, but I thought it was one of us.
No, a black shadow.
What
just,
did he come in yet, did it?
Yeah,
It's
just
in the fire pad.
in the between the door and the other door, between the glass. Look, have a look at the wall.
Yeah.
It's like.
Have we come in yet? Are you in yet now?
And okay, you watch a Hollywood film or a horror film, that might sound as if it's cool, right? Don't get me wrong, I love it when the paranormal's cool, right? And you could say it's hypocritical because we use ghost boxes. Difference with a ghost box is, when I am using a ghost box, the energy of that ghost box goes through me. They're using my energy, my connection with spirit. When you have a group of you around a Ouija board, you have to make sure that every single person doing that is 100% balanced. They have no fear, they have no reservation, and have no illusion as to what they are dealing with. Right? That is very bloody difficult to achieve. And that's why I won't go near them. Because not only are you communicating with the people that are there, the way that we identify with a Ouija board, it's like branding. When you see the Coca-Cola, it makes you think of certain things. When you see a chocolate bar, it makes you think of certain things, right? It's the same with a Ouija board. You're not just dealing with all the session that you're doing there. You are dealing with the psychology that's been planted in your mind, or the mind of everyone you're with, over the course, and the representation of that symbolically with every other session that's ever been done. The tool, in a sense, has been kind of tainted. From a spiritual perspective, it's like putting salt in your tea. You can do all you want to take salt out of that tea, but that cup of tea is ruined. Because, as a tool, it's been abused and misrepresented over such a long period of time. That is why they're dangerous. And, you know, I have said to people who say, I want to go into the forest, I want to go into the woods, I'm going to try a Ouija board. I'll say, fine. But don't come running to me when you have problems, expecting me to put them right. And, you know, that's the difficult thing. If people didn't know, right, that's fair enough, I'll help them. But when people, if there's, you know, when people just ignore what you say, we say it for a reason. I don't say it because I want to have all the fun. I don't want you guys to have the fun. It's like it's like when we use anything with ITC. We put the hard work in first. We've researched. We've done the job. It's like anything else. You wouldn't go into a chemistry lab and start mixing chemicals because it's fun. You wouldn't go onto a construction site and start putting up scaffolding and go, I'll be fine, and climb up it. The same is true with the paranormal. Same is true. Well, thank you guys for watching. Richard, any final thoughts?
No, you summed it up perfectly.
Right, well, thank you guys for watching. This has been Now News. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Have a night, para peeps.
Hi guys, it's Jared from Paranormal Now. I hope you like the channel and hope you like the content. If you do, check out some of the other videos on screen now and click the button below to subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you soon. Take care of yourselves.